Hello, this is 9 Minutes with Syrone Campbell, Part 13b, Beliefs. We continue with the subject of belief. In the last segment, Part 13a, we discussed belief systems and belief in spirituality. And we acknowledged that the level of challenge to beliefs will match the level of cognition and available information to major players in academia and religious life. Some atheists say pre-evolved biological complexity is not from the hands of God and will be explained by science eventually. If you need to categorize pre-evolved complexity to science pending, then that is a cop-out. Yet I have no quarrel with you. I will quarrel, though, if you contend that the integrated complexity of the physical universe was a roll of the dice and not super intelligence, while at the same time non-believers maintain a rational basis for equally controversial phenomena that cannot be explained. For example, the state of nothingness. Nothingness? Think about that. No thing. Ever. Nothing that your mind can think of. Nothing that a billion human minds can think of. Before existence. After all existence. Nothing ever existed. And then all of a sudden, out of that timeless phenomena of nothingness, a big bang occurred, and then now we have all of this. A big bang. What caused the big bang? How did it derived out of nothingness? Wow. And you dare say a believer has no rational basis for deity belief? Who has decreed science to be the arbiter of reality? Is this not the same reality that existed before science was established? Besides, it seems that both sides are hawking their thesis like in the city square in ancient Athens. But here is the difference. Every single day, your life you incorporate into your navigation and behavior. You incorporate concepts like gravity that you nor science can explain. Yet you also place it squarely in the domain of science. If it exists on its own or is quasi-dependent to the principles of natural law, which is apparently the case, then science cannot own it. Why then do you espouse it under science? You say it helps you perform better through awareness of it. Okay. You say it improves ordinary living. For instance, you would not attempt to carry many heavy but fragile items by hand because you're aware of this unexplained phenomena called gravity. But because you cannot explain it, does not negate the fact that it is real and you successfully use it to manage everyday affairs, to live better. Is that not unlike late Mother Teresa saying that her unproved, unexplained presence of God helped her live better? Does anyone dispute her results, even without her claim? You would be hard-pressed to find the catalyst for such extraordinary selflessness. Despite the negative hope information from science and naturalism, whether by lead of mythology or moral propensity, mankind's belief system has led to an awareness of God, while under negative peer pressure and warnings of delusion. It is not enough for me to point out that millions upon millions have come to the same conclusion about God. The numbers are well documented. Of course, millions upon millions of people have been wrong in the past, The Earth as the center of the solar system comes to mind, with intelligent, respected citizens of the world who had believed it. With the first 2 decades of the 21st century, belief in a higher power that would sustain human progress and encourage morality is losing support in movies, in theaters, television shows, in favor of warrior and demonic themes. Meanwhile, some influence peddlers are presenting democracy not as a way of life choice, but as an anti-conservative policy. There is a political counter-direction push toward rule by corporate dominance and billionaires owning the vote, away from democratic inclusiveness. This ignores historic positive impact of humanitarian choices across the globe in line with righteousness and moral compass. I will continue with belief in the next segment, 13C. Please contact me at syronecampbell.wordpress.com.